Well, hello and welcome to the Mum Boss Method podcast. I'm Chrissy, I'm the Mum Boss, and my hair is doing strange things. In today's podcast, I want to share with you a little thought that I had on my dog walk this morning. I'm currently in a fat loss phase and I have weighed myself the last couple of days and I want to lose fat ahead of my holiday to Barbados in 24 days. And so I'm going on the 1st of February. And for the last 2 days when I've weighed myself in the morning, I have been, my weight has crept up overnight. And when I stepped on those scales this morning, I caught myself thinking, well, this isn't going to happen for you, is it? You're not going to feel great on your holiday. Maybe you can't lose weight anymore. Maybe you're broken this time. Maybe you're never going to lean up ever again. And it was really strange just how one after the other those thoughts came. Even though this is my job, even though I know all of the facts behind it, that is still how I felt this morning, what my brain presented me with. And like I said, I was thinking on my dog walk and I was thinking, wow, isn't it funny what the brain does, how it plays tricks on you? Because here's the thing, I went into this fat loss phase on like Monday the 29th of January or whatever that Monday was. Yeah, it was the 29th. And I enjoyed Christmas. I didn't go mental, but I definitely ate a bit more and drank a bit more than I normally would. And it was always my goal to lean down a bit after Christmas, after spending the last 3 to 4 months of 2025 in a calorie surplus, gaining muscle, which I have talked about before. Now, so I've been doing this for a week and a half, and the last 2 days the scales have gone up. Now, I am doing all of the right things. I am ticking the boxes, I'm keeping it simple, I'm keeping the habits really simple, I'm doing my steps, I'm eating my protein, I'm tracking my calories, I'm eating my fruit and veg, I'm doing my workouts, I'm trying as hard as I can to drink the water, even though I find it really hard. I've found it really hard the last few days where it's been so cold. And I'm doing all of the right things. I'm ticking all of those boxes. And here's the thing. The scales, I can't control the number on those scales. Because the reality is, I am, especially this week, and extremely busy and therefore somewhat stressed. And I don't want you to think, oh, Chrissy's stressed. Like, it's not a negative stress. I had a day yesterday where I probably had about 15 minutes of downtime. And to those of my clients that are listening, know that I had a slightly manic evening last night because I was still working at 7:45 when I really shouldn't have been. I should have signed off, but I'd had a really busy day and I got slightly manic and I was just becoming a little bit confusing, quite a lot confusing. So I'm having a really busy week. I don't sleep particularly well. I'm menopausal, so my hormones are all over the place. And you know what? All of those things influence the scales, because what is probably going on with the scales is I'm retaining a bit of water. Yes, I may have slept okay for the last few weeks, last few days. There was a couple of bad days over the weekend. But I am a bit stressed. I am a bit manic, a lot manic. I'm doing all of the right things, but I'm probably retaining a bit of water, and that's probably why the scales are up. And I can't control the number. I can only control my reaction to the number. I can only control that I don't lose my head and throw in the towel, which is what I used to do time and time again. And instead I execute the plan and I carry on ticking the boxes. Because if I let that number on the scale, when realistically tomorrow I could jump on that scale and it could be another half a kilo down. I could go like 1.5 kilos down. So, drop this kilogram that seems to have come on over the last 2 nights, go past that and lose another 0.5 kilogram. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll let you know. But I can't allow that number to drive my actions, because that is what will stop me getting the results, is by my reaction to that number. So instead I have to keep my head and I have to execute the plan. And it made me realise this morning that that little voice does sometimes come back. It doesn't mean you're broken. It doesn't mean you're not fixed, you've not done the work. It just means you're human. But it's really important that you maintain your head, keep it on your shoulders, and you don't lose yourself to a variable that, yes, over time we want to see go down, but in the short term, day to day, is going to fluctuate, because it's not the scales that will stop you getting progress. It is your reaction, your emotional reaction to the number on the scales, not doing what you expect them to do. And what you expect them to do is you expect them to go down in a lovely straight line every day. And they don't work like that, because there is far too much that happens inside our bodies that we can't control, because our bodies are really clever. So take the little lesson from me that this will happen. You don't need to lose your head. You need to maintain and keep showing up for yourself the way you have been, without reacting to that number. And if that is not something you think you can do without help, then I want you to get in contact with me and check the show notes, because next week, from Monday the 12th of January, I have a 5-day hot reset starting, which is going to teach you, 1, the 5 simple habits I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, but also 2, the biggest mindset blockers that get in your way and stop you getting the results that you want. And then the week after that, on the 19th of January, I have my 3rd round of Hotter Than Hell starting. And boy, this is going to be a fire round. I'm adding some more into it. I'm making it even more hot. So check the details in the show notes, or come and find me on social media if you would like to speak to me about joining either of those programs. And if you are listening in my local area in Hertfordshire, in February, on February the 12th, I am launching the Last Diet Club local in Hemel Hempstead. This is my answer to those other slimming clubs. And I'm doing a 6-week introductory program at an introductory price, and I would love to have you there. So check the show notes for all of those links, and I will see you on the other side.